what do you suggest, people should be wary of, if any, in, as we approach this age of AI? What should I be cognizant of?
See, like I said, right, AI is not a single technology, right? And AI is not it's like calculus, right? In some sense, it's being used everywhere in everything, right? It's a very fundamentally it's going to change how things are happening. So, for example, if you are a doctor, right? If you're using a AI radiologist to read your X-ray, so you have to be aware of the fact that the AI radiologist, might not be able to capture a completely novel phenomenon in the X-ray, right? It might even actually miss it completely, right? Saying not even mark that particular kind of pattern, which a human expert would probably, something would at least bother them, their years of intuition, right? So they'll say, okay, there's something wrong about this X-ray. Maybe I need to take a different X-ray, right?
My layperson says there's like a none of the above option, right? It may not have the ability and power to invoke the none of the above. Is that sort of,
See, it doesn't see it.
yeah, the human also has seen it, has not
No,
seen
it
it.
doesn't see it.
It doesn't see it.
It doesn't see it. It's a lot more fundamental than that, right? Sometimes, you look at a scene and you just don't notice something there, right? You don't notice that something happened in that scene because have you seen I'm pretty sure you have seen it. I'm not sure how many people who have watched it have seen it. The gorilla coming into a basketball game, right? So you keep asking people to keep looking at the basketball that is being passed around, and then there is a gorilla that walks into the frame and goes away. Most people don't even see it. This is like that. When I train the model, right, it is learning certain features by which it will process the image. So if there is a completely new artifact that comes on the image that has never been seen in the training, it might not have learnt a feature to even represent that artifact in its model, right? So it just doesn't see it. I can't even give a none of the above because for me, this looks like a perfectly normal X-ray, right? So I would say it's a normal X-ray. I will not say it's a none of the above.
Whereas the human has an intuition, as you said, that is able to invoke that none of the above. It's not TB, it's not
Yeah, this
pneumonia,
is
but
looking, yeah. So because we are a lot more general purpose processors there in that sense, right? So I mean, maybe I will keep going, evolve it will do. So but the point you asked me what we should be careful for, right? Depending on what domain you're operating in, right? So you need to know what the limitations of this model is, right? And you need to be aware enough so that you can catch it when it hits those limitations. Right. So that's something very important. Right. So this is one part of it. Right. So this is about the inherent challenges with using AI for solving very large open domain problems, right? But then there are other kinds of things where AI allows a significant amount of misuse, right? This is something which, so social media, we already have all kinds of fakes, right? Fake news that keeps propagating on social media and other things. It is not like AI is enabled fake news, right? People have been gossiping and rumor mongering and other things have been going forever. What is happening now is a lot of our beliefs, right? A lot of our belief systems, a lot of our checks and balances that we have built over the years for interacting with these things. For example, seeing is believing. Not anymore. I can give you very, very realistic fake image, right? So realistic that people might start thinking maybe I post for that picture somewhere. That kind of realism, right? That keeps coming in, right? Now these things. So so our natural safeguards, natural whatever you say, right? Filters that we had earlier have to be rethought, right? So so you have to think about fact checking everything, right? You have to, even normal simple things, right? So you have to think about fact checking it, and you need to build the fact checking skills also, right? It's not sufficient to just go on Google, and it's easy to make Google say wrong things. It's easy to make ChatGPT say wrong things even when you are trying to do the fact checking. So it becomes a lot more crazy, right? So I keep saying this to people. It might soon come to a point where if you get a call from your mother, you have to put the phone down, call her back, and verify that whether she actually called. Because, yeah, voice cloning has become so good, and people can even, mine information about you and say that, hey, your birthday is coming 2 days from now. Do you want? And so give you personal information about you in the call. So it might not be sufficient to ask, okay, when is my star birthday? Can you confirm that? It might even actually be able to tell you. So you need to come up with different mechanisms for staying safe online and everywhere else. So I think, yeah, it's going to be a lot more deeper impact on society than we think.